this, she's a one-of-a-kind guinea pig and a one-of-a-kind leader.
Come on, Wonder Pet.
Don't miss Linny and the Wonder Pets when we come back. The Wonder Pets are coming up next.
This calls for some celery. Oh, yeah, we still got it.
Everything is better when you do it together.
It's a three-seater trike. Ming, ming, alike.
Save the day with the Wonder Pets, coming up soon on Nick Jr. One small turtle, one big heart. Don't miss Tuck in the Wonder Pets.
It may sound silly, but I love you.
Coming up next. Everything is better when you do it together.
What's gonna work? Teamwork.
Save the day with the Wonder Pets, coming up soon on Nick Jr. Next, follow the clues and discover something new with Blue's Clues.
Are we ready? Great!
We're on our way to Blue's house.
Hi, come on in.
Blue's Clues is coming up on Nick Jr. Get ready to think, think, think. Blue's Clues is next. We'll be right back. We're back and ready to play. What's on Blue's mind today?
Hey, that sounds like Blue. Let's go see what they're doing.
Find out on Blue's Clues, coming up on Nick Jr. Coming up next, Nihao Kailan.
You're a really good friend. Oh, you really are a really good friend.
We'll be back to play some more. We're back to play, so let's go, go, go.
Go, Walleye. Coming. Me too. Me too.
Nihao Kailan is coming up soon on Nick Jr. Wubsies bouncing your way. Next.
We're gonna have so much fun together.
We'll be right back. We're back. What will Widget whip up next?
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Find out on Wow Wow Wubsy, coming up soon on Nick Jr.
Oopsie daisy.
Put a little spring in your step.
It's a great day to have fun.
Wow Wow Wubsy is next. We'll be back to play some more. We're back and ready to play.
You ready? I'm ready.
Wow Wow Wubsy is coming up soon on Nick Jr.
Wow.
Coming up next, you never know where you'll go when you play with the Backyardigans.
Return to Earth. It's time for a snack.
We'll be right back. We're back. They've got the whole wide world in their yard to explore.
So let's go!
The Backyardigans, coming up on Nick Jr. Big and small. When it comes to dinos, Dan knows them all.
Dinosaurs come in all different shapes and sizes.
Dino Dan is next. We'll be right back. We're back to play. Go! Faster than a speeding Dromaeosaurus.
Oh, amazing.
Dino Dan is coming up on Nick Jr. Only one team puts the action in fractions. Team Umizoomi is coming up next.
Umizoomi.
We'll be right back. Team up with the superheroes you can count on. Team Umizoomi is coming up next. We'll be back to play some more. Coming up next, it's Go Diego Go.
Ow!
We'll be right back. We're back and ready to play.
Come on, amigos.
Go Diego Go is coming up soon on Nick Jr. Right after this, it's time for adventure.
On 3, Diego. 1, 2, 3.
Go Diego Go starts when we come back. Follow that bunny.
Max.
Max. Get ready to play with Max and Ruby. We'll be right back. We're back and ready to play. Max and Ruby is coming up soon on Nick Jr. Hold on to your hypotenuse. Team Umizoomi is coming up next. We'll be back to play some more. We're back and ready soon
Come on, team. Let's go.
on Nick Jr.
Legs extendo.
Team Umizoomi starts right after this when we come back. We're back. He's the Prince of Polygons.
Super shapes.
Don't miss Geo on Team Umizoomi. Coming up soon on Nick Jr. Let's explore. More and more and more. Dora the Explorer is up next. We'll be right back. We're back and ready to play. Dora the Explorer is coming up soon on Nick Jr. What will Dora explore today?
Here we go. Come on, amigos.
Dora the Explorer is next. We'll be right back. Coming up next, get ready to blast off with Pocoyo. We'll be back to play some more. We're back to play. Looks like Pato's ready for his close-up. Catch him on Pocoyo. Coming up soon on Nick Jr. Come play with your muddy buddies.
I love jumping up and down in puddles.
Peppa Pig is next. We'll be right back. We're back. Get piggy with it. Peppa Pig is coming up soon on Nick Jr.
Hooray!
Peppa Pig starts right after this.
Can we come along too?
Why not?
Time to play when we come back. They put the team in teamwork. The Wonder Pets are coming up next. We'll be back to play some more. We're back. One fluffy duckling, one serious attitude.
This duck is not taking no for an answer.
The Wonder Pets. Coming up soon on Nick Jr. Keep your arms inside the flyboat. The Wonder Pets are taking off. Next.
3, 2, 1.
We'll be right back. We're back to play, and 3 heads are better than 1.
Blinny, Chuck, and Ming Ming too.
Don't miss the Wonder Pets. Coming up soon on Nick Jr. Coming up next. What will Dora explore today?
Where do we go next, Dora?
Find out on Dora the Explorer when we come back. Get ready for swimming puppies and curious guppies. Bubble Guppies is next. We'll be right back. We're back and ready to play. Bubble Guppies is coming up soon on Nick Jr. It's time to go gup, gup, and away. Bubble Guppies starts right after this. We'll be right back. They've got floppy ears, fluffy tails, and they're coming up next. Don't miss Max and Ruby. We'll be back to play some more. We're back, and where there's mischief.
Slow down, Max.
There's Max. Max and Ruby is coming up soon on Nick Jr. Coming up next, get ready for a big helping of
Macaroni and trees.
with the Bubble Guppies. We'll be right back. We're back to play. There's something to discover around every clamshell. Bubble Guppies is coming up soon on Nick Jr. Coming up next, it's always an adventure with Olivia.
Never fear, Super Olivia will save the day.
We'll be right back. Right after this, play with Olivia.
A yummy flower.
We'll be right back.
Please, please, please. Rule of life number 33. Baby brothers are cute, but they don't always know what they're talking about.
Olivia is next. We'll be back to play some more. We're back. She's a little girl with a big imagination.
Excuse me.
You talk? Olivia's coming up soon on Nick Jr. next, it's Franklin and all his furry friends.
Blast off!
We'll be right back to play some more. We're back and ready to play. Follow that turtle.
You're Franklin?
Franklin is coming up soon on Nick Jr. We're minutes away from Tickety Talk.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes!
Coming up next, we'll be right back. We're back and ready to play.
Chime time. Let's go.
Tickety Talk is coming up soon on Nick Jr.
Go